Hi, and welcome back to Talk of the Town. I've been looking forward to this segment because it is an incredible milestone. The Wisconsin State Capitol turns 100. And here to talk about a wonderful gala that is being put on is Kate Zeiske, who's the Capitol Centennial Commission member, and I'm so pleased to have you.
Thank you, Jess. Thrilled to be here to talk about such an exciting event.
Really exciting event. Now, talk a little bit about the Wisconsin Capitol 100th Anniversary Gala and what we can expect.
Well, we're thrilled to be able to open up the Capitol for a once-in-a-lifetime evening birthday celebration, right? The Capitol turns 100 this year, and we wanted to really close out the year with just a spectacular event where the public could tour the beautiful chambers, have cocktails and great Madison foods, but then also open up the rotunda for some great dancing. There's a band coming over from Milwaukee, the Eddie Butts Band, and so people can be dancing and celebrating the Capitol's 100th all together.
What a great way to just have an evening out, but also experience such rich history in a really beautiful space. And now you can purchase tickets in advance, which you recommend and probably need to do, correct?
Exactly. Tickets will be on sale up to the event, but we really encourage people to buy them this week so that we really have the appropriate numbers for food count and for the accommodation. We have tour guides coming in. We really have planned a really big evening for everyone to enjoy.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit more about the events that we can expect and sort of the attire, who's going to be there. I think it's going to be an elegant evening.
Oh, it's going to be beautiful. The Capitol, of course, is gorgeous all by itself, but we've never really had that evening opportunity for people to really see the Capitol glow in just its beautiful linens, and we're going to have the public, of course, anyone's invited. The attire can be anything from, I think some people will wear short dresses, with some women short dresses, some may be in long. It really can be whatever you feel comfortable with the celebration. And we're going to open up with a 6:30. The Capitol doors will open up to their guests, and they'll really have the opportunity to visit all 3 floors of the Capitol, which is really rare in itself. We're going to have the behind-the-scenes parlors of the Senate, of the Assembly, the Supreme Court chambers. People will actually be able to go into all these magnificent rooms. There'll be historic interpreters that will help guide them to understand why the sculptors sculptured what they did, or the artists painted to reflect the history of Wisconsin. It's really going to be a one-of-a-kind of event that really won't happen again.
Wow. I bet a little bit of planning went into this event. I have a feeling.
The commission started talking about this at the beginning of the year. We had a whole year-long celebration, right? Outside tours, a lot of free events, fly over the Capitol around the 4th of July with the concerts on the square, scavenger hunts, just even an art and essay history for all the school children. And now, of course, we're inviting the school children to decorate ornaments for the Capitol tree in December. But this gala is the one that I think people will remember, and that's why we want to get the word out. We don't want anyone to read about it the next day, right, or hear about it or see the photos on the television and say, oh, I wish I would have known, I wish I would have been there, because it really will be once-in-a-lifetime event.
No kidding. And now the event is, I believe we've had it on screen, but just to reiterate, it's November 8th. 6:30 to 10. You can buy your tickets in advance, and just incredible. I can't wait to find out how this evening goes. And the event is going to help with a restoration project that is pretty important to the Capitol.
Well, exactly. All the proceeds from the ticket sales will go into a special nonprofit fund, and it's called the State Capitol Restoration Fund. We've recognized that there's really some critical things that we need to do to keep this beautiful Capitol magnificent, and then also allow visitors that come 7 days a week for the free tours to experience the Capitol. So the funds will go to restore and repair as necessary of this magnificent building.
Well, after 100 years, I think it's looking pretty good, and it certainly it will continue to need some work over time. But what a fabulous way to celebrate and go to that wonderful fund.
Right, and just think, not only can people really celebrate the last 100 years, but with their help and their proceeds from the ticket sales, we'll be able to really help the next 100 years.
Well said. Well, thank you for sharing this wonderful event. I absolutely encourage you to go enjoy yourself on November 8th at the Wisconsin State Capitol. Thank you so much, Kate, for being with us today.
Thank you very much.
We've got more Talk Out of Town coming up for you after the break, so stay right there.